Hello dear students, today let us discuss about the examples on continuous probability distribution. If for every x belonging to the range of continuous random variable x, we assign a real number p of x such that it has to satisfy two conditions. First one is p of x is greater than or equal to 0. Second one is integration from minus infinity to plus infinity p of x dx equal to 1. Next, mean is given by the formula mu equal to e of x, that is equal to integration from minus infinity to plus infinity x into p of x. Next, variance denoted by sigma square is equal to e of x square minus mu square. So let us discuss the examples on these. A random variable x has density function probability of x equal to kx square 0 less than or equal to x less than or equal to 3. 0 elsewhere. Evaluate k and find probability of x less than or equal to 1, probability of x lying between 1 and 2, probability of x less than or equal to 2, probability of x greater than 1, probability of x greater than 2. Also determine the mean, variance and standard deviation of the distribution. So first we have to find the value of k here. For finding the value of k, it has to satisfy two conditions. First one, probability of x greater than or equal to 0 and integration from minus infinity to plus infinity p of x dx equal to 1. So these two conditions it has to satisfy for continuous probability distribution. So p of x is greater than or equal to 0 means k is greater than or equal to 0, and second condition is same. Now, so we have to take the limits here. Integration from 0 to 3 k of x square dx equal to 1, because according to the condition p of x integration from minus infinity to plus infinity p of x dx equal to 1. So p of x is here kx square and limits are between 0 to 3. So we have to consider this only and substitute here integration from 0 to 3 kx square dx equal to 1. Then k as it is, integration of x square is x cube by 3, limits between 0 to 3 is equal to 1. So when we substitute upper and lower limits, we get k equal to 1 upon 9. K equal to 1 upon 9. Now next one, probability of x less than or equal to 1. Less than or equal to 1 means the uppermost limit is 1 and the lower limit we have to take it as 0. Because here kx square is defined between 0 to 3. So the lower limit is 0. So lower limit we have to take 0 only and upper limit we have to take here 1. So function is here k into x square dx. K value you substitute 1 upon 9. X square integration is x cube upon 3. 0 to 1, limits between 0 to 1. Integrate, answer is 1 upon 27. Next, probability of x lying between 1 and 2. So integration between the limits 1 to 2, function is kx square into dx. K value is 1 upon 9, x square integration is x cube upon 3, limits between 1 to 2, then calculate 7 upon 27. Next, probability of x less than or equal to 2. Less than or equal to 2 means lower limit again we have to take 0 only, upper limit is 2, function is kx square dx. So substitute the value of k 1 upon 9, x square integration is x cube upon 3, limits between 0 to 2, then answer we get 8 upon 27. Next, probability of x greater than 1. Greater than 1 means either you have to take here 1 minus probability of x less than or equal to 1. One minus of integration from 0 to 1 kx square dx. So less than or equal to 1 means upper limit is 1, again lower limit is 0. So substitute the value of k here. Integrate x square, x cube upon 3. Limits between 0 to 1, 26 upon 27. Or you can calculate like this also. Probability of x greater than 1 means, so integration from 1 to 3. Lower limit is 1, upper limit is 3. Kx square dx. So k value is 1 upon 9. X square integration is x cube upon 3. 1 to 3. Limits between 1 to 3. So answer is 26 by 27. So in both the way you can calculate. Next, probability of x greater than 2. Greater than 2 means again the lower limit is 2, upper limit is 3. Kx square dx. So k value is 1 upon 9. X square integration is x cube upon 3. Limits between 2 to 3. 19 by 27. Next, mean. Mean is given by the formula integration from minus infinity to plus infinity x into p of x. So for kx square function limits we are having 0 to 3. So substitute the same limit 0 to 3, x as it is, p of x means kx square into dx. So k value is 1 upon 9, x into x square is x cube into dx. Integrate x raised to 4 upon 4, limits between 0 to 3, calculate, answer is 9 by 4. So mu is here 9 by 4. Next, variance is given by the formula e of x square minus mu square. Call it as equation 1. So we don't know the value of e of x square, that we have to calculate first. So e of x square is integration from minus infinity to infinity x square into p of x dx. Because we know the formula for e of x. E of x is defined as integration from minus infinity to plus infinity x into p of x dx. Similarly, we can define e of x square as integration from minus infinity to plus infinity x square into p of x dx. So limits are here 0 to 3, integration between 0 to 3, x square as it is, p of x means kx square dx. So k value is 1 upon 9, x square into x square x raised to 4 into dx. Integrate 1 upon 9 into x raised to 5 upon 5, limits between 0 to 3. So we get 27 upon 5. This is the value of e of x square. Next, already we have calculated the value of mu, that is 9 by 4, already we have calculated. So both these values you substitute in equation 1. So e of x square means it is 27 by 5 minus mu square. Mu means 9 by 4 whole square. So when you substitute, you will get answer as 27 by 5 minus 9 upon 4 whole square. We get answer as 27 upon 80. Then this is the value of variance. Standard deviation is square root of 27 by 80. Answer is 0.5809. Next example, find k. F of x equal to, function is here k x e raised to minus x. Limits between 0 to 1. X takes the limits between 0 to 1. Otherwise its value is 0. Is a probability distribution function. Find the mean. So for probability distribution function, it has to satisfy two conditions. First one is f of x is greater than or equal to 0. That is k is greater than or equal to 0. And second condition is integration from minus infinity to plus infinity f of x dx equal to 1. Then limits are here, as we can see here, limits between 0 to 1. So 0 to 1, k into x e raised to minus x. F of x means k x e raised to minus x must be equated to 1. So this you integrate k as it is, x into minus of e raised to minus x minus x differentiation is 1. Again this integration is e raised to minus x. Limits between 0 to 1 is equal to 1. So substitute upper and lower limits, calculate. Here we get k equal to e upon e minus 2. So this is the value of k. Next we have to calculate the value of mu. So mu is given by the formula integration from minus infinity to plus infinity x into f of x dx. So integration between the limits 0 to 1, x as it is, f of x means k x e raised to minus x into dx. So k is constant right outside. Integration from 0 to 1, x into x is x square e raised to minus x dx. So k value you substitute, you know already, e upon e minus 2. This again you integrate by parts. X square is e raised to minus x into dx, and calculate this. Integrate by parts again. X square minus of e raised to minus x minus x square differentiation is 2x. This integration is e raised to minus x. Differentiation of 2x is 2. Again e raised to minus x integration is minus of e raised to minus x. Limits between 0 to 1. So calculate, substitute upper and lower limits. Simplify. Answer you will get 2e minus 5 divided by e minus 2. Thank you.